Welcome back. We're going to play a game here. It's going to be exciting. Okay, so yeah, I did watch some Hidechi videos. Oh, sorry, I have to switch over into emotes only mode during this game. I'll see you on the other side. So yeah, I did look at some Hidechi videos throughout the last week or so. Or recently, I should say that I did watch some Hidechi videos. That'd be a better way to put it. This is interesting. So I guess, improvising on this opening because I have not sufficiently studied it. But also, I've had to play against this on quite a few occasions. It's just interesting having a pawn in hand. There's a lot that could be done. So if I bring my bishop to the center, well. Yeah, I should just start building a castle. So on the one hand, I do want to get my rook on my 4th rank. On the other hand, I don't want to get blown out in the opening. So I think we're going to do my favorite castle. Even though this is perhaps not the most instructive thing ever. So I don't want him putting a general where this pawn is. I'd rather that this be a pawn. So we're going to play this right now. So now there's not time to put a general there. He has to put a pawn there, and we transpose back into some kind of normal joseki. And I've blocked all the pawn advances over on this side, so his castle's a little bit... I don't know. Like, see, this silver's protecting this pawn here. So if his silver just goes racing up the board, my rook can swing over and start hitting things. In fact, what's going to defend this pawn? Is he going to move his rook up one to defend this? Is that his plan? I wonder. Anyway, a happy castle, a happy life. Okay, this is his idea. To switch what file his rook is on. I could probably play more aggressively than I'm playing. Well, 2 can play that game. We still have a pawn in hand, so we can still have some fun tactics. So, I think I should use my pieces. I probably do want to push this pawn as well. Yeah, the head of this is where he's weakest, so That's where I want to strike ultimately. What he should be wanting to do is land attacks on the edge file, and what he's doing is a bit slow for that. So my knight can't really go where his silver is attacking. Um, hmm. I mean, I could continue castle building. I've got time for it. I'm not really sure how I want to attack just yet, but um, it's probably going to involve pushing these and then marching the knight up to here or here, depending what my opponent allows. Alternatively, maybe they're trying to hit my rook and get it off of this rank here. Um, okay, we're going to surround the king. So this makes it difficult for him to escape his king out to the edge. Maybe I do want to push this pawn, and that way I can open this file and start attacking. But maybe I still want to solidify my castle before something opens up. Okay. So I think I was right to delay moving my knight, because now I can actually move it toward the center and consider sacking it. Um, every exchange is going to accelerate whatever attack I start building. Wait, so we had a ladder game yesterday, right? Remember yesterday how I missed this big tactic where a bishop on 4-4 would strike a rook and a lance behind it? Um, I'm looking at putting a pawn here. He drops the pawn back. I sack the rook. We take back here, and then the rook moves. Unfortunately, can block the lance, and it might be okay. So I don't need to play anything too anxious just yet, but I could do that sack, and it might be not terrible. Um, on the other hand, we could just continue castle building, since it's not entirely clear where the weakness is going to show up. He's built something kind of like Mino, except his generals are distant from each other, and he's not able to move his king into the corner, and nothing's protecting this gold. That's because these two generals are too far apart. So, yeah, I have time. I don't need to panic. This player's from the Philippines. so it's possible that I thought we had negotiated a broad amount of time. I must have confused what hours that we had available because I think I'm a little bit late for this morning's match, or for what is for him this evening. Um, but yeah, I thought we were shooting from now until 4 hours from now, but I must have been mistaken. Or maybe he was just available a little bit earlier than expected, and we wanted to see if we could get the game done. Um, in which case, everything's fine. Um, okay, that's a free pawn. There's no such thing as a free lunch, but there can be such a thing as a free pawn. Um, so, where does this put us? I didn't expect this. I could push my pawn, then he takes and I take, and I'm safe for the time being. It's a little bit unorthodox on my part, but so now if he pushes the center pawn, I win a silver. Yeah, this rook on this rank looks difficult for him to oppose. So I've got 3 pawns and only 2 files on which I can place them. Um, but yeah, I can look at pushing this pawn, then this one, and then taking the center pawn. But if I push this, then suddenly he has the ability to drop a pawn right there. So there is some risk. Alternatively, I could just continue slowly building attack on this side of the board. Interesting. How badly does he want that pawn? But also, I don't think it's going to stay there. Yeah, I'm going to attack. There's no reason for me to run away. Let's put my phone on the charger. Okay, and I'm back. Yeah, I think, yep, he has to play what I expected. Now the bishop moves. And once the bishop moves, unless it goes directly back here, if it moves somewhere else, I could take this pawn and hit the lance. And taking this pawn defends this square. Now he might also like move his silver up and try to make things exciting. In which case I think I can just retreat. I haven't quite made up my mind as to whether I'd retreat back to the first rank or to some other rank. The first is nice because then I could move my lance and put the rook behind it. The second rank might be nice if I suddenly come under attack, but I don't see that happening here. Okay, he does retreat this way. So, do I play something aggressive? I mean, you know I want to. It's kind of my MO. Do I just place a pawn? So gold here would force the rook to move somewhere. Or he could drop a pawn right where the gold moved from and I'd take the rook. But likely he would push the rook back 1 or 2 squares. If it goes back 2, I can't like surround it or anything. If I place a pawn in the file, he might shift the rook over to this. Oh, but then I can hit the bishop. So placing the pawn gains a tempo. Moving the gold up so that the silver could take in the center, or so the bishop can take here, seems also like a way to win tempi. So I've built something that's pretty close to Anaguma. There are weaknesses on my back ranks, so maybe I don't want to trade rooks. Finding a strong move here is hard. Alright, we're going to play aggressively. This leaves weaknesses around my castle. But maybe I can attack somehow. I guess I should be a little bit concerned about this rook development. Um, it's not so simple. I just really like that I could get these. I could potentially get a pawn right up here. Right. Well. Okay. So if we exchange rooks, and if he places his rook in the middle of my camp, I might be able to trap it. I noticed that if I hit the rook, he doesn't have time to move the silver here. Like, I would take first, then silver would take, and then I could place my rook on his half the board. I would attack first. Whereas if I push my rook here, then I'm offering an exchange on his terms, where he gets to place the rook first. I need this tempo. So he might go back, and then I can move my knight out to discourage the silver advance. Or I could push this pawn, and he could push this or something. I don't know. So pushing this pawn doesn't threaten anything devastating just yet. I'm sorry, pushing this knight, intending the pawn push, is not crushing. Could just give my rook another square on this rank and just push this. If I push, if they push, I move over. Like, their knight can't hit my rook. Yeah, I could just use this extra square along the rank to run away to. This is pretty spiffy. So, I have to keep reminding myself, do not Nifu. Nifu would be bad. Yeah, I've built something of an initiative here. He doesn't have anything to immediately defend this bishop. Oh, I guess the bishop could move to this diagonal to hit my rook, couldn't it? I didn't count on that. Well, I did have a plan B. Plan B was I hit the silver from the side. He does rook takes, my silver takes, or goes here to hit his rook. He takes my gold, I take his silver. This could be played. Plan B, I guess, could be to run back here with the rook, and then he takes my pawn, hits my gold. I don't know that I like that. Yeah, so I missed a tactic. I missed an important tactic. Well, I don't want his bishop to hit my rook. Although that might not be so bad. No, this side of the board would collapse if I ended up losing that rook. I guess we're gonna fight. So, a couple ideas. One is silver hits the rook and I sack the gold and I get a silver. And then he takes my pawn. Two is bishop takes here. We trade bishops off, and then maybe I get some tactics somewhere. We're gonna try this. This looks crazy, but crazy's my MO. We played Oniguma. If our opponent insists on liquidating everything, we'll liquidate. Have to take this. So yeah, for the record, trading all the pieces was my opponent's idea. I wasn't the one asking for this, but it seems to be okay. It just occurred to me if rook takes pawn, I can drop a silver here to take a gold. So my pawn's indirectly defended. Okay, that's a pretty concrete, immediate threat. Thankfully my rook's not exposed. So if I take, they check me with their bishop somewhere. But none of the checks destroy me. It is annoying that I'd be losing my gold if I were to take that. I think I'm safe here. If not, we'll find out very soon. But I think I'm safe. I think he just has to take the pawn.
50秒 1、2、3、4、5
Alright, that's a legal move. I'm confused. So the cowardly thing would just be to take it. I might. Honestly, this is spooky.
30秒 40秒
Yeah, we're gonna be a coward. That's just too much for me to figure out. Okay, what? I beg your pardon. This is forced. Interesting. So yeah, my bishop can't defend on this square. Um,
30秒
I think I have to give back the rook.
40秒 50秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
This is far less than ideal because, oh yeah, because of that. I couldn't calculate it all. There's too much. Okay, I still can't calculate this. Oh, interesting. Well, for those playing along at home, let's play it out a bit. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, my opponent ranks up. Very good. Wow, alright. That was an experience. Huh. What do you say about that? Sure, let's do that. Let's see if I hand. Can I hand the hat off to him? Where do I do? Oh, actually, it doesn't matter which of us does that, does it? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Can I find the button to give him the hat? I can't find the button. That's too bad. I mean, I could hit this. It's going to give it to a random person. At least it seems that every time I hit that, it gives it to a random person. But that time it worked. Maybe it gives it to the opponent. I don't know. Yeah, no, actually, why didn't I just take that? Yeah, I misread this position. Somehow I thought rook takes 7-4 was lethal. I did sit and think about this. I'm just an idiot. Yeah. Good point. Either that or I just really don't know my stuff at all. I don't know why I'm in such like a terribly uncreative mood. Like this wasn't hard to figure out. Yeah. You're correct. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, this is extremely embarrassing, but oh well. Yeah, this seems unclear. It doesn't look that good, though. It's creative, but huh. So I wondered, like, isn't there this now? Like, this gets kind of messy, no? Yeah, this just looked really messy. I do wonder, well, oh, there is this. That's true. Oh, that's kind of cool, but um, but maybe also this. And I guess this intends stuff like that. But maybe this bishop move isn't that great. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is supposed to play out. This would be much easier if my castle were not compromised. Yeah. Oh, I don't need to get the rook, just play rook c2. Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know how to do edge attacks. Like every time I try them, they don't work, and every time I attempt to defend against them, my defenses fail. So there's something I don't know about edge attacks or edge defenses. Yeah. uh, wouldn't that be nice, though? That'd be a good move if I could do it. Yeah, I would like to slow down the attack. I just don't have a move that does that. Um, uh, I've sufficiently messed up this position. Yeah, maybe I did have to do what he suggested last move. I just didn't see this mate threat at all. It was pretty clever. I don't think that works. Like, I have to use a rook to defend this. Oh, but this doesn't work either. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not sure. Oh. Um. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So yeah, I guess this was just like extremely hard to defend against since I compromised my castle. I thought the rook could hold it, but evidently not. That's nuts. Yeah, I guess you definitely need golds to defend your king then. Never really appreciated just how valuable they were. My main problem was just allowing my castle to collapse. Yeah. I have no idea how to defend. uh, yeah, this would have been just normal. Um, and then I would get to play a normal game, whatever that is. Um, definitely not better for him. Yeah. So, not really sure where my pieces are supposed to go. There are a lot of possibilities, but um, finding good squares for the pieces is always challenging. Yep, like that attack is all ready. And there's a lot of things I have to do to prepare some kind of an attack. And whatever this AI Fury thing is, probably refers to opposite side castling or something. Yeah. Loss by loss. I'm not liking it so much either. Yeah. So maybe I try to switch it up. Maybe learn some other Minos. Because I've played the Mino Castle, and like sometimes I need to build something a little bit more solid or a little bit more advanced, and being able to transition from one Mino to another would probably help me. Yeah. I have no idea. Playing Anaguma is complicated. Oh, double swinging rook. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Strength of the Anaguma feels weaker in this, and the weaknesses are more apparent. Yeah, it's pretty clear where the weaknesses are. Um, Whereas it's not so clear in a more flexible castle where I would strike. Like, I want to hit this gold, but to hit that, we have to exchange rooks, which isn't going to voluntarily happen. Um, so, yeah. I also did something unusual this game in that I didn't push my fourth file pawn. It's something I've normally done. This game I just pushed the third file pawn to see if I could find some way to attack. I ended up confusing myself pretty badly. Oh, well that's cool. Man, I guess if we're not discussing this position, I could look at the game. It's not popping up on stream. But yeah, there's a Kifu for another game there. Which, okay, I can kind of make out what these pieces are. But let's go back to this analysis. It's weird the guy played that game. He's normally an Ibisha player. Yep. I mean, I could load up that game, but then I'm going to miss this discussion that we're having, or not having. So, this would have been reasonable, and I just have never played this particular opening formation before, so I have no idea what to do. But also, this doesn't look easy, because I put 3 of my generals back here, unable to attack. What happens after pawn 5-4 in that other game? Yeah. Thanks for that link. I think I've subscribed in my YouTube to Muranaka, but for others, that link may be useful. Oh. Okay, so this is known as a peerless gold castle. Yeah, like, this is interesting, because, like, normally the king's closer to the corner, and the generals all defend each other. But here, like, this king's trapped, but that's not a problem if all my generals are back here. Oh, this is common in this ivory, this double swinging rook. I had no idea. I've never seen this before. That's clever. Seems very flexible. At least it can adapt to whatever I attack with. Alright, there's a move list. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. When I said I was tired, I wasn't joking. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Let's see, we got a move list here. We've got more moves or something. Kind of want to show off my game from yesterday, but I shared that in Shogi Harbor Discord already. It was not a very sound game. I was checkmated, basically. And my opponent messed up, and my king escaped to the opposite end of the board. We had an entering king. It was very exciting. It was not a sound game because, again, I was quite dead, but other than the obvious, where I just allowed my castle to fold. uh, I mean, like, I'm not happy with the strategic decisions I made here. I think I'm gonna switch back to playing Mino. But also, like, when I'm playing Mino, I don't know how to attack either. But I'll have to figure that out. Oh. Interesting. That makes some sense. So Hidechi says, yeah, that normally the golds would be next to each other there. I've heard some other persons say that they'd be next to each other on the back rank, but they can be next to each other on the second rank. That makes some sense. Move 54. What? Pawn 8-6 to pawn 8-7 threat is good. Oh. Yeah, that'd be clever, because at least that'd be hard for me to meet. this? A dangling pawn. Wait, is this really okay? Yeah, that makes sense. So this all collapsed because I missed a tactic. In addition to missing earlier tactics, this one just is crushing. This would have been a safer way to play it. Japanese streams, they like to make fun of the crab castle because it is said so enthusiastically. It's funny, when I'm most excited about playing my moves, they're usually terrible. So maybe I just need to play some more boring shogi. Stuff where I don't get so excited. Yeah, this bishop drop looks good. Oh wait, this pawn would not defend the bishop here if we were to sack. Um, eh. This is still better than what happened in the game, where my castle just collapsed because I gave it no care. Right, that's forced. You have to get the bishop out of the corner. Yeah. This is better than what happened in the game, at any rate. Knight takes. Bishop takes was fine. Unless I missed something. Yeah. That's pretty vulnerable. Somehow I found a way to play Oniguma and still make it vulnerable. I'm just that special. Yep. I mean, maybe that is the idea. Maybe I'm supposed to promote my rook. But that costs a few pieces. Oh, why would you do this? I'm not finding anything better, but why force the issue? Seems like something's missed here. There's gotta be something. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. He's been saying a lot more than I have. He's seen a lot more than I have. He's at a higher rank and he just ranked up. But also I have like no regard for king's safety, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, so putting my generals on the second line instead of the first line when we're playing this kind of thing could be... Well, it saved me a move, too. Thanks for the game. Yeah, cool. I guess we can look forward to playing maybe one or two more quick games. Not necessarily with this opponent. But let's see. Good manners. Yes. Let's go wait for a game. Try not to get too excited about it. So, yeah. I hate to end the stream on loss, but we might end up doing that. So this is a kind of cool game, isn't it? This is the sort of Hidechi video stuff that I've recently been watching, but I don't know how best to incorporate it. This seems like more strategy for Senta than Gote anyway. But yeah, I have to get better at attacking. That was a really interesting sume that happened at the end of our game. I didn't see that coming, not even remotely. No, this is my first time playing against them. Okay. Good luck. We're playing Nogi. Let's try this. So like I said, this is the sort of stuff I've been looking a bit at recently. I'm not an expert in this, but I do want to try it. And gosh, we've actually got an audience, so you're all going to enjoy watching me embarrass myself a second time this morning. This is great. Yeah. Um, so probably my move order is super duper unsound. But this is what we're playing. Okay. So, yeah, I must have messed up already. Um, well, we have a game on our hands. It's a game of some sort. Oh, what to do, what to do. Yeah, it's fortunate he didn't trade. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this. I watch videos, I try to apply it, but I'm also being an idiot. So, um, um, I was thinking the 3-7 point where he's got a couple ways to promote. Um, like that seemed uh, like kind of natural. Yeah. So, and the more I watch Hidechi videos, the more I realize everything he shows features a static rook in it. And so, like, my opponent didn't start with by pushing this pawn. Um, like, every one of his videos features a static rook, and I don't want to play static rook openings. Not really. Um, they're just too tactical. Maybe I could handle the heat, but I don't think so. Well, there's an omission here, and twice I've had a chance to try to exploit it. Um, you just move up as gold and then kick my bishop. But if the knight moves again, then I could actually exploit it. There's some weird timing here, I wonder. Oh, let's continue building my castle before we strike. I'm not sure if I have time for that, but what to do? I would like to open these lines. I see stuff hanging everywhere, but that might be okay. So why did I think I could do a bishop drop here? Oh, I assumed the silver was going to take. That's why. That's why I thought this would be great. One of these days you're going to watch it. All right. Yeah, it looks very tricky. Alright, let's do something. This might be ridiculous. I don't know. To me it looks reasonable, but again, I don't know how to attack, so we have to start somewhere. Maybe I should have put a pawn here or something, but I don't know. Instead we get this. So I could promote, and they promote, and I run. Or other things are possible. This looks sensible enough. Yeah, Anaguma is a castle. Anaguma is a way of life. I expect he's just going to put his bishop down to oppose mine. Like, it seems like the most natural thing to do, and I don't really see how to counter it. I could move my bishop to, like, the other diagonal. Hit this pawn. He can't actually defend this. I guess that's reasonable. I'd expected him to put his bishop somewhere else, like maybe here. Oh, right. Well, I'm being stupid, okay? Is that okay? Alright. Well, we got something. We got a lance to the face. A lance and a rook are basically the same piece anyway, right? Aside from all of their differences. Yeah. Well, I guess come the end of this game, we'll see that, like, obviously the edge file attack that I conducted was terrible. So there must have been some better way to do it. One might have been placing the pawn up here, and then if the lance takes, I could just move my bishop in and not allow any of this. It would cost me a pawn instead of costing me a rook. Two, maybe I shouldn't have done the edge file attack at all, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. Hard to say. There's so many mistakes, it's hard to say which one's the fatal one. But yeah, at least I get this fork here and I get a gold. It's not... I'm guessing he's going to run away and we'll come up with some other things that we can do. But... So I guess he's trying to decide which of the many ways to attack me are best. My knight can't evade capture. He could promote his rook if he so desires. He could choose to move his bishop somewhere to continue attacking. Or he could... I don't know that it's time for him to continue building a castle, because I have nothing to attack with. But he could do that too. Alright. We're going to proceed with the obvious move. Oh. Alright. Looks like maybe my knight can evade capture after all. And I do get a gold. See? We had this all planned out from the beginning. Never a moment's doubt. Everything's going according to plan. No, I think I just... none of that should have happened. Yeah. This is why we are Q level players. Um, yeah, let's break this down. Alright. I guess I could use a silver. This is confusing. I have to just remember not to Nifu this. Quite possibly a gold might be worth a tempo here. Alright, he doesn't have any metal pieces in hand, so like this might be a great opportunity to place the bishop and threaten that before he has time to do something about it. Um, It's only a cheeky tactic if it's easily dealt with. And this is not so easy to deal with. Because he has to choose between placing a lance or a knight or a rook to deal with this. He doesn't get to put a metal piece in the way. Yeah. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, so he still doesn't have any metal pieces to block with, so potentially like a knight drop here could be useful too. And if silver takes, then I can take here, hitting the rook behind it, and he has to block with something else, and then I could take the silver. And he still doesn't have any metal pieces to oppose my bishops. So, yeah, this could be interesting. He's got to find some good defensive moves.
これより秒読みに入ります。
We're going to try this. I'm not completely certain in it. But I don't think he can take that.
10秒
Or at least it's dangerous to take that. Because what's he going to block with? A knight? A rook?
10 10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Well, that got exciting all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm curious to what extent Nogi is gonna initiate analysis here. Yeah, maybe a rook block might be okay. This is complicated. So, as much as I'm not, I don't know, tactically astute in some senses, yeah. Move 56, there was something. So, I don't know if we're saying like before 56 or on 56. What a sharp game. Bishop at 9-4. So, okay, we're saying this here. This did occur to me. Yeah, okay, he didn't finish the Migi shape, whatever that shape that is. He attacked before finishing his shape, I guess. Castle King. Usually true. A rook is better than a lance. Oh, right. Okay. Lance best piece. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Then why did you take my rook? I mean, it can't be the best piece if you're trading it off, right? Ah, he means right castle. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Taking the rook was very good. Yeah. I'm being silly, but come on. I had assumed that having that flag, you would detect my subtle nuance there. Anyway, so yeah, GG. Alright, so now I'm the analysis host. We're going to go back here. So, this is a check. I thought he could just block this. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Apparently our candidate moves are moving the king one way or the other. And a gold drop. Yeah. I'm curious where this goes. I should probably just hand over the hat. Let's see, who have we got here? Just Shaimon. Yeah, let's chuck the hat over. Apparently I can't do that. There we go. Host says given to Shaimon. Now I don't have a way to dismiss the pop-up without closing my user style, so we're gonna have to deal with that pop-up for a while. Knight check. Ah, I see. That's kind of sharp, isn't it? Yeah, this looks painful. Oh wait, I'm only hitting the knight once. Okay, that takes a piece. We're bringing the king forward. Oh, I'm sorry, we're winning the rook. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that is fairly complicated. That's true. So many pieces in hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely he, she. Yep, yep, yep. That's, yeah. So, yeah, evidently if Gota can't block, or if my opponent can't block, then it's just not very good for them. Yeah. Yeah, this has to be Sume somehow, too, just given the overwhelming force that they've been hit with. I wonder if I could do this exclusively with checks, but yeah, that's an exercise for me. Yeah, that's the obvious move here. And there's just no way out. Yeah, yeah, this evidently is better because this block here just doesn't. Well, we showed that it's not favorable. And if this block isn't favorable, then what is? Well, that's an interesting spin on things. Trapping the rook. Wow, my king is surprisingly safe in all of this. Like, he's got a rook and a bishop in hand, and he's forking two of my golds, and yet I'm the safe one here. Yeah, I should see if there's a way for me to dismiss that pop-up. So I'm going to summon their info page, just as a means to get up another browser window, and temporarily disable styles, then hit the X, and then re-enable styles. There we go. Oh. Well, I did look at this, but this didn't look quite as good. Well, hang on. I mean, that's mate. So, yeah, he has to deal with the threat, right? Oh, weird. Not mate. I thought it was mate. Yeah, I guess we're splitting hairs at this point. Yeah. Yeah, that mates. I mean, alternatively, I guess there is this. Actually, wait. There's also this. Yeah. Indeed, yeah. So I have to sack that one way or the other. Well, that's interesting. It's not clear what to do. Yeah, I'm not so sure here. This looks a little too generous. Like, yeah, it's scary, I get that, but I'm not sure this works. I'm not sure how you'd prove this. So I'm thinking this, maybe? I guess that's okay. Yeah. Oh. Wow, this does attack quickly. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but yeah, it's probably faster than I'm typing anyway. Oh, I can actually use my pawns. Right, I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Yeah. This blocks this rook, but that doesn't... Why is there no mate? Yeah. This is confusing. Whoops. So, yeah, knight here. I'm surprised there isn't something forceful that's obvious, but huh. Maybe this? This looks exciting. I'm not really sure where this goes, but Why am I always pessimistic about these attacks? um, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait a second. I wonder, is this maybe a thing? Oh. Um, yeah, it looks decent. Ah, he doesn't have to take the dragon. Um, no, you don't take the rook. Come on. uh, I can spot things once in a while. Nice. Yeah. Better than I expected. That's for sure. If there is a defense, we failed to find it. Yeah. But it definitely is starting to trend to look like this is winning for me. So, um, yeah, I'm not sure we're actually going to find a defense by continuing looking. This, I guess, just wins. Or some stronger player will point out, like, we missed so many things, but it seems unlikely. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. So with the silver there, it's a little harder to mate. Um, I'm assuming there's still a mate here somewhere. Huh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, I guess we could fall back to doing that. At least this is more fun than what happened in the game. Yeah, lots of ideas here. Yeah, I guess I would pick this. Because the other way, I just take the gold and bad stuff happens. Oh. Oh. Oops. Forgot that could happen. Um. Yeah. The ideas that mate are pretty good. That's true. So, yeah. Yeah, seems there isn't a defense. At least not one that we can find. I mean, at this point, like, I mean, surely this move has to mate, right? So, yeah, there's the threat here. So I don't think there's a way out at this point. But, yeah, I think in general, it looks like the bishop at 9-4, bishop at 9-5 both look really strong. I mean, yeah, you could do that. You could just do this. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. So, yeah, allowing the rook to be taken is game over. And so, yeah, this all looks winning. So what else can we try? I don't know. Maybe this. There's a lot of stuff to look at, but I mean, you'd think that the metal, like having the gold would be enough, but I don't know. Okay, fair enough. We looked at a lot of stuff. He might come back. I don't know if this board got confused, but also, yeah, I don't think there's much more to look at. Like, his idea just clearly works against any defense we can come up with. So, yeah, let's try another game and watch a game while we wait. Jeez. Well, this is something. Huh. Okay. I guess this is a way to play. Then he just protects, and that pawn gets taken in the gold, and the silver move up, and then the gold drops back. Sharp stuff, man. Alright, we got a 2-dan challenging us. This should be exciting. Oh, geez. Well, guess what we're playing against, guys? Crap. Didn't expect that to happen so quickly. I'll see whether or not I can defend against the most rapid form of this attack. I haven't lost yet. We're gonna castle. Jeez, this thing? Hopefully I'm not screwing this up. Is this the timing where I push the center pawn? Like, that seems crazy. But also, he vacated the square right in the center there, so... Let's see it. Tudon, show us how this goes. Teach us the openings that we do not know. I figure if I'm playing with Tudon, he's supposed to know this stuff, and he can teach me like what I did wrong. um, but also like doing this crazy stuff in the opening is my best chance at getting a playable game. Like just trying to play defensively and hang in there for dear life is not a compelling strategy. Whereas just busting right in and seeing can I win right in the opening might work if they're playing some risky stuff. So alright, so it looks like I'm sacrificing a lance to do this. Well, I could push this pawn, he pushes his pawn, my bishop's trapped. I can move my silver. Then he traps my bishop and I attack his trapped bishop. That's a possibility. Wait, if I do this and he immediately attacks my bishop, I could run away. See, if he traps my bishop, I could either directly attack his bishop or I could take the silver, but that'd be silly. Makes much more sense to try to profit. Okay, so I can run away now. And I have a material advantage. I have the high ground, Anakin. Nothing can go wrong. We have the high ground. But yeah, the other merit of playing this insane way, with like super sharp tactics, is that we're playing for an audience here. We've got 3 viewers. Gotta play for the audience. Nobody wants to see me just slowly collapse. It's more fun to watch me just crash and burn. Man, a knight would be so nice. I'm not getting a knight. I should ask my partner for a knight. my cowardly horse. Where shall it go? Let's see. Wonder if that one streamer who plays Bughouse all the time knows how to play shogi. Chuck would be a decent shogi player. Huh. Well, looks like his bishop's gonna run away. Hopefully I don't miss some grand tactic somewhere. Okay, but what does this achieve? I don't understand. Oh. Ah, right, that thing. Yep, yep, yep. That's what it achieves. Okay. We're gonna just continue obstructing whatever he's doing. Oh, right. So that's a fork. I have to respond to the fork. Let's see. No, well, this might be okay. Who castles anyway? Castling's so overrated. might have had better than what he just played, but what he played is also good. Why did I think I had some strong attack here? Am I that crazy? What am I thinking? That's not promotion. I need to go up a square to promote. What am I thinking? So then he just drops gold on my back rank, and there's not a whole lot I can do to defend. Maybe he has some other way to attack too. Oh! Wow. Does this work? Yeah, I've used silver forks before. They're really nice. I just fall for them. I recognize they're good. I just also fall for them. um, okay, we're gonna hit this again. Might as well make use of our piece. Okay, that's just insane. Um, he just wants to fight an American? That could be. Maybe he just really liked my avatar. We'll put the word liked in quotes. I found a fork. Took me long enough, but that's a fork. It's a 2-attacky. Oh wait, I've got the fork thing now, don't I? Yeah, we got the fork. That won't last long, but it looks interesting. It might be severe because I can also take with the horse right up there. Even if he hits, like, even if we exchange here and then drops a gold, I could do horse takes here. And it's pretty severe. Oh wait, but then his bishop defends this square. Um, yeah, so maybe I have to sack my dragon for the bishop. Wait, what am I talking about? If we exchange here, and if he drops a gold, his bishop's still attacked. Um, yeah, my main idea is to take the gold. If he blocks with something here, I take. He's got to run away, and then I take this blocker, and I attack the bishop. That's the cowardly way to play this, which is probably pretty good. A more aggressive way to play it would be to do horse takes here regardless of what he does, and hope that there's a mate. I don't think that quite cuts it. Yeah, if he takes, he'd probably just have to put the gold back here. Again, then maybe I take the bishop and do horse takes here, and no, that doesn't mate. Yeah. Not sure why I thought like I was winning material here. Well, I am winning a gold for a silver. That's why. Um, okay, he's done some pretty special reading to come up with that move. Kudos to him if that works. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Yeah, so, like, I don't have Sume, obviously. Um, that's why he was doing so much reading here. Is to find that mate. I think I'm just mated. Yeah, so my rook drop there was atrocious. I was in enough trouble already, and then I complicated it with that. Um, well, so I originally had been thinking about doing this. I guess he still does that. There's just no easy breaks in this game. I still haven't built my castle. Like, but I must have missed something by this point. What I did was like extraordinarily slow. Um, I don't know how to dislodge this pawn. It's super annoying. I could just continue castling, pretend it's not there. Yeah, silver up looks tempting. I'm not sure it does anything. Anytime I find an idea, it just vaporizes the next move. Oh, okay. I guess I could use this rank or this file here for my rook. Um, yeah, that might be possible. Yeah, this looks very good. Well, wait, maybe I don't do this. Maybe I actually do this. Yeah, it does stop the pawn from advancing, and there's nothing that can hit the silver. Um, yeah, this is actually fairly stable. I should just enjoy this. But then eventually evicting this pawn might be an issue. But not today. Yeah, I guess I still persist with this kind of attack. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's surprising to me that I have a good move. Like, whenever I have a decent move and it isn't winning material, it's difficult to believe in. Um, just that I would come up with a good move. But this seems pretty good. It just makes me feel like I've missed something. But I don't see how he continues here. It's a challenging game for both of us. Yeah. Did I miss anything earlier, I wonder? Like, I did slightly consider this. Oh, wait, no, I refuted that already. Pretty sure I refuted that. So, yeah, this loses at least a silver, so... back here... How crazy can I get? Like, maybe it's worth giving up the lance for some reason. I can't imagine it, but is there something else here? Maybe this is just the whole fundamental trade-off in this opening, is that um, one player gets a horse, the other player has a nice position. maybe this straight away after all. Oh, this is kind of nice because then I can enter back over here. This is cool though. So maybe I should try this, what he did. How do I flip board? Why is there not a flipboard button? But yeah, maybe I should try this as Senta sometime. Because even though I got a horse, there's just a lot of play for Senta here. Especially if Gote messes it up. Oh, we're continuing to lose this morning. That's how we're doing. Let's see. He's worse out of the openings. I need to attack quickly to take advantage of it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we're putting Sikhs out there and getting tough opponents. It's crazy. We're sometimes managing to confuse them. But more often confusing ourselves. Alright, well, can we watch another game? How about this one? Yeah, I was a bit bummed out about losing my ladder game this morning. So I decided to put another game Seek out there and got paired with a Tudon. And lost that. So now, here, we got a 7Q. Okay, so they are Ukraine. Yeah. Oh, we just barely missed the tap snipe. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Because I'm stubborn. What? Huh? I think we encountered a move ordering issue here, guys. This looks like a move ordering issue. Center pawn picker. Here we go. Wow, I am tempted to do bishop takes here. Wait, he doesn't have this gold fork. You'd have to fork me in the center. I could get 2 generals with check. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna live on the edge. We're having none of this. This opening needs a name if it doesn't already have one. Wow. The famous pants off Anaguma. Okay. Who knew? that you could have such things in shogi. Not me. We've got a knight, guys. This is so weird. Like, what the heck is this game? Alright, I think I've run out of rook moves. It's time to use another piece. Looking out for king forks. Yeah, a lance might be a useful piece right now. Let's see, didn't realize... oh, huh. Yeah, the Shogi Harbor avatar is great. Yeah, she's the only Western or non-Japanese pro, uh, or lady pro. So it's drawn quite a bit of press. But I think you're right, she's also the only Western pro. Alright, we're going to bring this silver all the way across this diagonal until this bishop drop stops happening. Or we're going to come up with something. Maybe not that. Maybe it's going to be the other silver. Tactics, tactics. think this is right. I think this... I can just ferry my silver up the board with tempo like this. We'll find out. I mean, she was the bulletin editor for um, the bulletin she was maintaining for like the international, um, what's it called? But yeah, she was the editor of that bulletin. So in addition to doing whatever study she did for her master's, it's pretty fair to say she must have known Japanese if she's publishing Japanese things. I don't know if she got pro before that, um, but no, I think the timing wise that coincided, or earning a professional rank as well as getting her master's. So my big idea is I want to take this lance with my bishop. That would give me a horse. Um, so to do that, we're going to walk this silver all the way up the board until he stops dropping his bishop here. And then we're going to put the bishop on the diagonal and take the lance. Um, Now there might be some tactical flaw with this, but I tried to find one. It wasn't clear that there was a flaw. So um, hmm. So now I'm debating if I put the bishop here, he puts his bishop down. Then I could check with the knight. Or I could put the bishop here, he places his bishop there. Knight check, king moves. There's not an obvious follow-up. Oh, a knight right there would hit two generals. I could use some generals. Um, but also I could really use the lance right on the center file. Man, the risk of Nifu is so high here. Um, yeah, basically anywhere I put the pawn other than this file, it's Nifu. So, don't use my pawn. Okay, got a lance. have an idea of what to do with the lance. Would you like to see my idea? Guess we're going to go back to our old pawn grabbing habits. Okay. Well, we've got tons of pieces now. It would help if I understood how to attack in shogi now, wouldn't it? Okay, we're just going to continue our material grabbing expedition. Yeah, there's several games, both on Steam and I guess on other platforms regarding Chinese culture. Um, they make statements of various degrees of political correctness. Uh, I guess one of the most interesting games I've seen has been Shenzhen.io. I started a playthrough of that forever ago and got sidetracked by coding projects, but I do want to return back to Shenzhen.io at some point. Shenzhen's this port where there's quite a bit of hardware that gets sold in large quantities on a regular basis. Um, and so in Shenzhen.io, your goal is to build useful computers out of all the parts in the parts bins, or all the parts you can purchase at various stages in the game. So that's pretty cool. Uh-oh, I'm in check. Phew, I'm no longer in check. Come to think of it, my silver could have just retreated here, but I don't want to give up this square next to my king. Make use of the lance here. I could use a knight. Let's not mate. We'll see if they're feeling adventurous enough to take my silver. Although I'm pretty sure this just mates if they do. Yeah. Um, all right. That was exciting. Um, they had a very exciting start. Okay. Yeah. Not sure what they want to look at, if anything. Guess we'll find out. Let's see. Yeah, or maybe we're not going to have commentary. Um, Not sure exactly what he's looking at. I guess I could look at stuff, but um, Yeah, this just quickly got out of hand and never quite got back into hand. So... yeah, I wonder if there's a decent way to recover from this. Like, here I'm clearly asking for it, and we did get it, but, yeah, I wonder. Thankfully, my knight covers the very important fork square that I didn't really think about. Um, maybe taking the knight was not so smart. Although, well, yeah, he can't do anything other than taking my knight here. I don't understand why the gold moved. I guess that must be a defensive move of some sort. But, and yeah, come to think of it, here maybe I just defend my knight. Like, I was afraid something terrible was going to happen, but what could even happen here? Like, okay, maybe they try to trap my dragon? But I think I've got that covered too. This would have been a cleaner way to do things.